Hey guys, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain. So we just gone through. We did a little bit of a world exploration video, um, and we had gotten the required fast travel points uh, all over the place here, so that we can speed through. So now let's go and turn in that quest to hunt all those legendary animals, and we'll see what we get out of that.
I see you've brought me gifts.
That should be all the pelts.
Yes, but your trial is not yet over.
What do you mean?
You have proven yourself a mighty hunter in the eyes of Artemis, but there is one creature you have yet to defeat. This animal is no simple prey. Meet me and my sisters on the cliff overlooking our village for your final test.
Wait! Why the secrecy?
Because it's more fun this way.
Alright, so for each one that we had killed, as you can see, it did give us a legendary gear. So there is a lot of nice, and they are geared towards a hunter set, so I'm just going to quickly equip the full set here. So this is what it looks like. And just going over them, as you can see, in a total of, like, the full set bonus is plus 50% damage with all their abilities. And as you can see, they are all geared towards bow speed and attack power. But we're going to put back on our assassin set. They also gave us a sword for this one here. And what I really like about this one is if you are going with a tamer type build, which I have seen and actually played around with before, this ability here where it's plus 50% damage and 100% additional health for tame beast, that is just a very handy one to have. Alright, well, I guess it's time to go to the cliffs and... Alright. So, the cliffs are just down the corner. Alright.
Oh, Cassandra! Join us!
I should try to stay out of sight. I'm here. Now, are you going to tell me what's going on?
Sisters, as decreed by our lord, as set down by Artemis herself, the time of my trial has arrived. To that end, I present Cassandra.
Should I be honored or concerned?
To be safe, I'd go with a little of both.
Enough with the mysteries. I want the truth.
Every generation, Artemis sends her messengers into the wild. These creatures are assigned to her daughters, that a challenger walks the world. One worthy to lead.
Lead? What are you talking about?
Defeat me in mortal combat, and take up the mantle of leader of the daughters of Artemis. Refuse, and you shall be nothing to us, as you were before.
Leader?
Yes. Kill me and the daughters of Artemis will be your allies. The gods have brought us together for this moment. Whatever your choice, there is no turning back.
So that's the unique reward about this quest. So minus minus after each hunt that you get that legendary piece. Once you complete them all, you can actually become the leader of the Daughters of Artemis here, if you choose to fight her. I'm going to do this. If you choose not to fight her, nothing changes, as she has said, and they still attack you. But what makes this reward so unique is several hostile camps that contain the Daughters of Artemis now are no longer hostile towards you. Obviously, if you attack them, they'll still in turn attack you. However, they start off as a passive towards you, which is just awesome. It allows you to get into a lot of other places, which actually is going to be handy later on with some of the other videos.
Who am I to deny the will of the gods?
Artemis, my fate is in your hands. Please, take care of my sisters. Whatever our differences, I have to know they're safe.
I'll lead them well.
May Artemis guide your sight.
No one enters here, Misthios. Leave!
So now this village, which was normally, just moments ago, aggressive towards us, as you can see, they have no problem with us
different about this village.
walking anywhere within there. You can even loot and do all of that, and they no longer care that you are here. Which really does make things quite a bit easier in a lot of cases. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is we're going to actually continue our main story here and head off to Herodotus at Thermopylae. Alright, so let's head out there now.
Let's go! Thermopylae. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts. But to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
What happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta. What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I'd convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
You mentioned a people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal, and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind, and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand. I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus...
Just gonna avoid a half that sea travel, so we're just gonna quickly fast travel to this waypoint, call our ship from here, and sail on from this location.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too.
Like El Pinor?
He was part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle? Impossible! Apollo would not allow that!
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
By Hermes! The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my brother.
Your brother? By Zeus, your life is complicated!
Tell me about it.
But don't you worry, this cult of Cosmos now has 3 new enemies, and one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus! We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them!
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like him.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens!
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then!
We are approaching the island of Andros, Cassandra.
Yes, here we can see the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles.
I was more excited by the fact that Andros exports some of the most expensive marble in the world.
Now that we have the necessary
a
resources,
question I've been
we
meaning
can
to
upgrade
ask
the
you.
ship's
Go
hull.
on.
Your spear.
Poseidon
How
be
did you find
praised.
it?
My
She's
mother
in
told
ramming
me
shape now.
that the Spartan
Like a
army
feast
brought
in
it back
the
from
ocean.
the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to her?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a path.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
I can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary.
So now that they're done talking here, I do want to point out, I really do love Barnabas. He really has some great talk, like, oh, off to Athens. Oh, we gotta go to this place. Okay, well, this place then. Like, he's just always so gung-ho to go and do whatever he needs to do.
Is that a door? Here it is. How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage, and he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm is coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
Mother, I haven't forgotten you. By the gods, who built all this?
It's definitely a very
How does a
large
place like
relic.
this exist?
Very large rune.
How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos?
Now, if you notice, looking at these here, they are very reminiscent of the steles that we find within the first civilization tombs. It's got the same type of letter print, though it doesn't seem to have like the glitches that these ones are having.
Something's glowing over there. This imprint is shaped like the sword Demos had at the cultists' meeting. Was it forged in this place?
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Demos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Cassandra didn't just have Isu technology. She had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Cassandra.
If you insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. The Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist. So, Doctor, how do you feel now that we're closer than ever to the staff?
I believe this staff is important. But the Templars and Assassins have found staves of Eden before. Nikolai Tesla blew one up in Russia, if I remember correctly.
This is different. If what I saw in Egypt is true, this staff doesn't control minds. It controls physics, time. Imagine rewriting the rules of the universe.
The spear you found is right here, and it's not doing anything.
The spear's attached to a bloodline. Leonidas, Cassandra, and Alexios. They were intimately connected to it.
Are you sure you can use the Staff of Hermes, then?
No. But if the Templars get it, they won't stop until they find someone who can. So, what do you think of my new Animus?
You mean our new Animus? That's Abstergo equipment.
Which I've modified to within a millimeter of its digital life. It's an Animus console prototype Brahmin variant with the I/O capacities pushed to their max. Ultra portable with more calculating power than NASA and CERN combined. I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
Alright guys, well we're out of the Animus and back into the real world. I'll leave it here. There is a little bit of investigating to do out here. So we'll do that and in our next video, and then we'll head right back in to continue our journey. Alright, thank you guys all for watching. Have a good one.